the shark bait has such teeth, dear.
In Oxford, Ohio, it's illegal for a woman to strip off her clothing in front of a picture of a man. Now, Oxford, Ohio happens to be the home of Miami of Ohio, which is where I went to grad school for 2 years.
Right.
I never read that law. I didn't know it just said woman. For years, I would put down the pictures of all my men friends every time I went to undress, you know?
Right.
But I could have done it, I guess. Only a woman can't undress in front of a picture of a man.
What a picture. What is this?
I know. The crazy thing about these laws is how did that one become?
Right. Like,
you know?
what happened where they say, nope, no more of that? Like,
yeah. Was that a jealous wife? That I don't know what the fuck that was.
Yeah. Or did some dude dress up as a picture?
I don't know. Anyway, welcome. This is episode 79 of Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. And what makes us different? We're 720 pounds of podcast proclivity. Mm-hmm. We're 55 years of marriage with no divorces. And we are the only known in the world Category 5 podcast right now. The only one. You'll never find any other podcast saying they're Category 5.
That's right.
Because it wouldn't be true, but it's true for us.
That's right.
So if you're new to us, what are we going to talk about? Even if you're not new to us, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about a little historic dates, how I was a bad player and teammate in college. We're going to go with our Transylvanian Brain Freeze fun facts, the movie and the music game to see if Tiny can stay undefeated. I'm going to talk a little bit about laxatives.
Nice.
Yeah, I figured everyone would like that. And then our most popular segment, you're going to find out what me and Tiny would do with 9, count them 9, 78-year-old women. And then we have some non-sexual would you rather questions at the end that you don't know.
Oh, that's right.
And we have a pretty good quote from Rodney Dangerfield at the very end. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we'll get on with this if you're ready. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Just to give you a football update of my alma mater, Kent. Had the lead this week for 9 minutes and 16 seconds.
That's like 3 times as much.
Oh, yeah. About almost 4 times.
Yeah.
Actually, it is 4 times.
Okay.
Third play of the game, we hit an 80-yard touchdown pass. We're up 7-0. And now we're playing the second worst team in the conference. But I think we held them to a field goal once, too. So it was 7-3. And then, of course, we went 3-0 and they scored a touchdown. And then it kind of went downhill from there. We lost 38-17 and we scored last. So, it was not pretty. But
wow.
So we're the only Division I team to lose every game. We have a 20-game losing streak, and they've asked me to renew season tickets already for next year. And here's how stupid I am. I'm thinking about doing it.
They took a page out of the Pirates notebook.
I'm telling you. Maybe it's me. I'm the common denominator.
Yeah, right.
Now, to get to a more serious note, this is Nature magazine. Instead of New Scientist, this is Nature, which is thicker and a little more serious. Well, I guess they're both serious. But I did learn in Nature magazine this month, researchers at the University of Cambridge found that shrinking the size of beer servings cuts down on alcohol consumption. Who the fuck knew? I wonder how much they spent and paid those researchers to come up with that.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, there was less beer in here. I'd be drinking less. Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
I'm sure that was money well spent.
Yeah. That's why it's so expensive to go to the University of Cambridge.
Yeah.
I have no fucking clue.
I wouldn't be smart enough to know.
Me either. I don't know how many euros. Or do they still use euros over there?
Sure.
Thanks. All right. We're going to test you here again. We are recording. Now, you're not watching, but we are recording on an historic date. Do you know why November 22nd is historic?
11/22. I don't know that I do.
Okay. It was when JFK got shot.
Oh,
okay. But you weren't born then. So
I wasn't.
And that's one of those times where I remember where I was.
you were, yeah.
And then you think of other things like we all remember 9/11, where we were. Is there anything you remember like that you can put? Oh yeah, I remember where I was when such and such.
I have
happened.
a ton of these.
Well,
Yeah,
give me 3.
The Challenger explosion.
Okay.
I was in 3rd grade when that happened.
Wow.
Yeah, and I got detention. Well, actually, I ended up getting paddled because I made fun of it.
Well,
The teacher was mad at me.
okay, this puts us both as sickos. I remember where I was too.
Yeah,
I was playing racquetball, and it happened between games, and I went back in and played, and I was way more pissed that I got beat that day than I was about the challenger. I didn't know those 7 people, but damn, I let Bob Swanson beat me in fucking racquetball. Okay.
Yeah.
So I hope you come up with 2 that I'm not involved in.
I actually think we've talked about a couple of them, but the one is the OJ chasing the Bronco.
Oh yeah,
I remember that. I was at a
good one.
A
That's
girl's
a good
birthday
one.
party, and I was sitting there with her parents watching it, and like everybody else is outside doing stuff, and it's me and these 2 old, But OJ, and then this one's more personal and it's not as important, but you may recall in 2004. Derek Fisher hit a shot against the Spurs playing for the Lakers, the 0.2 of a second shot.
I only remember it because you brought it up before. I do not remember.
It was the night before our wedding that he hit the shot. I was really sick, and I had watched it, and I remember being there watching that, which that's only nobody.
Well, no, because okay, I remember I was young. I remember Bill Mazeroski hitting the home run to beat the Yankees where I was.
Yep.
Take that, Jim Cox. He hates that. He hates that. And my wife brought up where we were when our daughter told us she was pregnant. Of course, that wasn't that long ago. I could forget that one. And then, of course, probably the most memorable one is where I was when the Walmart in Gibsonia was going to open. That announcement. That was pretty important to me. So that'll always stay near and dear to my heart.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So that's historic dates. Whew. We're going right to numerology.
Ooh.
How about that? And like I said, this is episode 79. That's the title, coincidentally. That's the number we're on, 79. So this one's not as complicated as I normally give you. 79 is the 22nd prime number.
Ooh,
how about that?
That's your easiest one.
That is my easiest one. I didn't really feel like doing a lot of research this week. Now, as far as number 79 goes, they listed 2 guys that are in the Football Hall of Fame.
Oh.
And it's Roosevelt Brown and Bob St. Clair, who I'm sure were good players, but they're not on the tip. I don't remember where I was when Roosevelt Brown got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Really.
And I've been to the Hall of Fame several times. I don't remember his bust or Bob St. Clair's bust.
Yeah.
No offense to those 2 guys.
No.
They obviously were great players,
Sure.
but I just don't know who the hell they were.
Yeah.
Now, I looked up the Steelers. Larry Brown.
Okay.
Who was an offensive lineman during their heyday.
Yep.
And then Jason Hargrave. You know him?
Is he the defensive tackle?
Yeah. Who was real good. Then he left on free agency. I coached basketball with his brother for a while. So,
okay. Yep.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
And then
he got paid by Philly, I think.
Philly, and then he went somewhere out west, but he's hurt, I think. I think he's hurt.
I got another one for the Steelers.
Oh.
Trey Essex.
Oh, you know what? I saw that and I skipped over it.
You think I do this in advance? I never think about this until you start.
Which is crazy because numerology's pretty. You probably have a pretty good idea what the fuck I'm going to do.
Yeah, I know. And I never take the time to think. But
Okay, and I don't know if you knew this. No NBA player has ever worn the number 79.
How about that?
Yeah. Okay. See how you like these, though. These people, among other people, are 79 years old. Vince McMahon, Steve Martin, Tom Selleck, Rod Stewart, Eric Clapton, Henry Winkler, and then I decided to go with some babes, Jacqueline Smith, Lonnie Anderson,
nice,
and you're not going to know who this is, Freeda Lyngstad. Do you know who she is? No, she's the one I liked in ABBA, which you don't like the whole group, but she's the dark-haired one.
Okay.
I always had a thing for Freeda.
Okay. There you
go. actually, I'm putting you on the spot, but I do the same thing every week. Which person would you like to have dinner with?
I'm surprised you don't already know the answer to this.
Vince McMahon.
Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Well, I have to ask. See, this is a podcast. There's other people watching.
Oh,
I can't just fucking say, yeah, well, I know that answer. Let's move on.
Vince McMahon, because and I'll tell you this, if you watch his documentary, you have Netflix.
Yeah.
You would probably like it, but I didn't. I learned one thing in the entire thing of it. It really wasn't that well done.
Really?
Very disappointed with that. I only learned one thing, and it was in the first 15 minutes of the show. And after that, it was just like a telling of wrestling history that if you follow it, you know.
You like his daughter?
I do very much.
I figured.
She's younger than me.
Is she?
I think.
Oh, okay.
Or my age, maybe.
All right. Okay. How about these people born in 1979? Kevin Hart, John Krasinski, who just got named the sexiest man alive. And you showed those two photos of us last week.
Yeah.
I thought we looked pretty freaking good.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
John Krasinski, I mean, he's okay, but I was a little upset with that.
You put the penguin suit tux on us, we could pull it off.
Absolutely.
We could pull that off.
And makeup.
Throw us on a red carpet and all that.
Believe it or not, we don't wear makeup. You probably didn't know that. We think we look this good, but no, we don't.
That's right.
You're seeing us as is.
That's right.
As is.
Oh, natural is your magazine. Like your magazine.
That's right. Jason Momoa.
Whoa.
Oh, he's a pretty good looking dude. He should probably be sexiest man alive. And then
he's a big metalhead too. He loves metal.
Does he?
Mm-hmm.
And then I did 3 women. Pink. The great ones only need one name.
Right.
Jennifer Love Hewitt and Kate Hudson.
Oof.
All born in 1979. And I'm thinking about doing 2 of those 3 for next week's Would You Rather? Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So there you have numerology. How about that?
That's a good one. I think last week, although Vince was probably better than all of them, but I like last week's better, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. And it's going to keep getting worse because the people are getting older and older. So we're going to run out of.
We'll have to revisit numerology. It's 12.
As you're going to find out later in this show, we're scratching a little bit on Chili, et cetera, with those 78-year-old women. But sometimes you just have to push through, you know?
Right.
Okay. I haven't been to a seminar for a while. I've been to one this week.
There you go.
All right. This was native birds and plants. You like that? Me neither. I couldn't think of one that I thought, okay, this is going to give me fuel for the podcast fire.
They couldn't just lump the hummingbirds one
day. I know, but this guy was more into the plants than the birds, though. Okay. All right. 40 to 50 people, which we've been getting a little better than that lately. So,
do you expect it to slow down when the holidays come around? Or?
Yeah, well, and then they're going to. Let's see. The next one is about when your loved one dies, what you do with the money. Like, maybe there'll be a big crowd there for that.
How to cash in.
Exactly. But, okay, a couple things. For those of you that watch all the time.
Yeah.
The dude and his wife that get off at the bus stop, that walk apart. They were 200 feet apart this time.
Oh,
Yet. When the guy was at the top of the hill and his wife was only midway up, 2 women were by, and he had plenty of time to stop and talk with those 2. So, he's got a little bit of oomph to him. And then before the seminar started, the woman that always comes out and reads announcements and stuff like that, she was talking about some other seminar that was going to be next week. And she said, I don't make this up. She said, it's a 4-hour class from 9 to 2. And nobody batted an eye. I looked around. I said, come on, people.
You better tell. Our audience is still doing the math. You better give them a second.
Yep, that 4-hour class from 9 to 2. She's the same woman that the last time said, someone left the passenger door open in your car parked. And how many times that happened to all of us? Okay, but to the guy like I said, I give people credit that have a passion for things,
Sure.
even though I do not agree with them.
Yeah.
But here are some of the things. These are all quotes from this guy. He said, native plants is a new topic resonating with people. And then he was telling us, he said, you'd be amazed to know how things have changed. I thought he was going to say in 20 years. He said in 250 years. Of course things have changed in 250 years. He said, yeah, if you walked out in an open field now as opposed to 250 years, well, no shit.
All open field.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. And now he was, like I said, he was one of these, go science guys.
Yep.
And he was trying to make a point that insects were good. So to make his point, he was saying, how many people like to have insects in your house? And 7 people put their hands up. I don't know if they couldn't hear him or what. It ruined this whole thing.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And then, okay, this goes back, those of you that watch, to the history hobo.
Oh, yeah.
This guy was also, I don't know how he worked this into native plants, but he said, it's just amazing that glacier stopped near my backyard.
Good God.
And of course, that's the Wisconsin ice sheet that I wouldn't have known about, but the history hobo was all fired up about that too.
Man.
And okay, I have 3 more quotes from this guy. He said, on my land, I have 637 apple trees, and I treat each one as my child. I don't know if he beats the fuck out of it or gets the apples and throws it at him. That's what I did with my children.
Wait a minute. How much time can you actually spend with them? If you have 637 kids, how much time are you spending with them?
I'm guessing this guy doesn't get a lot of ass,
You better be like Mormon and have like 6 wives to take care of that many.
Absolutely. 6.
600.
I was going to say, that's still over 100 a wife. And then he shows us a photo and he says, well, everyone knows what this native tree is. And once again, I sit in the front, but I look around to see if there's Snickers. And no, everyone, one lady behind me, the lady that always talks on her phone, she had the hemlock. And it was right. No, she was right. She was right. And then one of the last questions he asked us as he was showing the pictures, he says, is there anyone out there really into the cashew family? I mean,
I'm more of a Vanderbilt guy myself. What the fuck?
I like the cheaper salted peanuts myself, but cashews are fine. Anyway, you have anything you'd like to add to the festivities?
I don't think so. We didn't get any. I don't think we have anything from the outside world.
Nothing.
This week. I don't think so. It's been a slow week in that regard.
So no one wanted to put didn't I bring this up? If I'd get a sign to put in someone's yard, no one.
No, we didn't get anything for that either. I forgot about that.
That's right. No one did that.
Right.
Did Jane tell us no one played that music where you pick the
houses?
Yeah.
No,
but people, you music people, this is fairly interesting. We have 2 music things that are fairly interesting on there. And if you ever have trouble finding an episode, if you go to our website, every one is listed, including the latest one is right there. So pghdivebartalk.com. I guess that's what's called a plug.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the business.
Okay. You know what's coming up? I'm going to tell, since I was at Kent State a lot this week, I had some memories come back. How nice they are, we'll let you be the judge.
Uh-oh.
All right. Divebar Talk's your song. We're doing another take. Let's try it out.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh Divebar Talk. For you older people, we are the Ed Sullivan of podcasts. We are a variety show. We bring you so much stuff, just like Ed Sullivan used to do. And you might say he's outdated. I will, so the fuck are we. So, but still, we are Ed Sullivan. Right
from what
here.
You tell me. I'm telling you about our audience. They're outdated too. They can't find a way to get here.
Yeah, but the ones that can't find a way to get here aren't watching. They're not here.
To know they're outdated.
Yeah. But I digress.
Yes.
Like I said, I spent some time at Kent State this week. Thought back to some memories of my basketball playing career, and maybe I should just say basketball career, not playing. And there's ways you're not too important to the team, and playing time is the main thing. If you're not getting in the game, you're not very important. But there's other ways to know too. One day I'm in the training room, and a bunch of us are lined up on the training tables. And I hear two trainers arguing about who can tape an ankle the fastest.
Oh.
So they walk past three players and come to me. And one's on my right and one's on my left. See which one can get done the fastest. Okay. Another time along those lines. Maybe because of those tape jobs, I sprained my ankle real bad, as did one of our good players. So the coaches came in one day to the training room and said to the trainer, "Hey, how's his ankle?" And the trainer went into a detailed report on my ankle and this and this and this. And then the coach realized he was talking about me. No, not him, Fred. I was going to say, can't you fucking say that? I'm here in the room. At least pull him aside and said, "I don't give a fuck about that guy." Don't do it right in front of me.
Right.
And then the third thing that told me I was pretty low on the totem pole, our best player, which the coach needed because he didn't want to get fired, but he was always fucking up off the court. Okay? So we have a practice on Saturday morning, and of course he's not there, and they send a manager to go get him at his apartment. And he comes in, and I happen to be standing next to the assistant coach. And then the player walks up, and the coach said, "Hey, what happened, Juice?" He said, "Oh, my alarm didn't go off. It sure is embarrassing." And I looked at him. I said, "You're late all the fucking time. What are you talking about?" Now, I knew he would get mad at me. The coach got mad at me. He looks at me like, "Hey." And it was absolutely true.
Yeah, right.
I did it to piss off Juice, not to piss off the coach. Yeah, he was livid. Livid that I said that.
Pointing out the obvious.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, I know a lot of people that live in that kind of world.
So I guess when you're like that, you should do your best and try hard. And it would be a Rudy story that I raised all above that.
Right.
But I'm going to tell you three little anecdotes, and they're not anecdotes. They're true. One time we were going to Western Michigan, which was a far bus ride. And there was a great on-campus party that Saturday. Ooh. And not everyone went on every trip because we had more than so they told me, "Hey, we're taking you on this trip." And I said, "Oh man, I got to study. I have a big test on Monday." just so I could go to the party. And they even though they don't give a shit about you being a student athlete, they had to pretend like they did. That,
sure.
Okay, you better stay home. And then apparently someone got hurt and we didn't have 10 to practice the day before. And of course that all came down on me. But
sure.
At that point it was Jimmy Crack Corn and I don't care.
Wow. Wow.
Another time. We're in the line. They would block off part of the cafeteria and just give it to us for a pregame meal.
Oh, okay.
So I'm having my tray, and they're giving us the food. But since it was a regular cafeteria, I knew where the ice cream thing was. And I put an ice cream bar on my tray. And the assistant coach, the same one that got mad at me for, he said, "Oh, no ice cream." I went and grabbed another one, put it on there. "What are you going to fucking do, bench me?"
Right.
Then he had to shut the fuck up. What the hell can he do? And then the last one, not the last one, the last one I'm going to tell. My freshman year, we went up to Toledo. And my freshman year was the first year freshmen were allowed to play.
Oh, okay.
But they had a whole freshman schedule because that's what it was before then. Freshmen just played freshmen.
Right.
And so no one was sure what to do. They moved people back and forth. And it gave you a chance to play. I actually really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I wish we'd have had that the second year too because
sure.
I wasn't playing, but I would have liked to play in that first game. But anyway, we go up to Toledo and we play our game. And then the varsity's playing next.
Yeah.
But I wasn't chosen to dress for varsity. I thought, fuck these guys.
Yeah.
And another one of my teammates, I said, well, let's go do something. He said, I know someone that lives on campus here. We go over to his dorm room, and we proceed to get drunk and high as we can be. And all of a sudden we looked and said, hey, turn on the radio, see what the score of the game is. It was fucking over.
Holy shit.
We sprinted way harder than we did in the game across campus. The bus was loading as we got there. We got on. I'm high as hell. I have no idea who the fuck won.
Oh, no.
I just had to sit there and hope no one noticed.
Keep your head down. Wow.
But I think we both lost. I think I had more fun than anybody else on that thing. So
I'm sure.
That's my non-Rudy stories of when they're don't treat you very well.
Yeah.
You treat them the same way back.
I know we don't talk sports all that often, but think about how times have changed. Did you see this week that dude for Michigan flipped to play college ball? That Underwood kid?
Oh, you fucking tell me. This is a podcast.
I just asked you if you heard it.
No.
He committed to LSU and he flipped to Michigan. The rumor is Michigan's paying him $12 million. Think about you. How many years ago you went from freshman not playing? Now you're paying he graduates in June.
Wow.
And he just signed a $12 million deal to play football at Michigan. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I mean, it's not like you played 300 years ago.
No,
like you're
because I'm still fucking living at least.
Right. So
yeah, things have changed quite a bit.
Anyways,
I think we got $3 after a home game, and
yeah, right.
I think like $6 on the road.
Yeah.
Although none of us were good enough to get paid under the table.
Yeah.
At least I don't think so. Maybe some of my teammates were better than me, but I don't think they weren't that good. I was a shit player on a shit team, so I'd be pissed if they were getting paid because they were losing. I always felt like their record was 3-8. Mine was 0-0, you know?
Right. I'm a part of that.
Exactly. Okay. Enough about that. We're going to be back with Transylvanian Brain Freeze. Welcome to the Transylvanian Brain Freeze Facts of the Week. And some places aren't global. Some podcasts. Just in this segment, we got India, we got the United States, we got Russia, and we got Argentina. How about that, huh? So, you people from Argentina watching, stay tuned. I'll be at the end of this segment.
Yeah.
All right, people in an Indian temple lined up, big long line, to drink divinely generated holy water.
Ooh.
Nice, huh?
Yeah.
But it was actually condensation from the air conditioner dripping off an elephant sculpture. The temple spokesman said, we respect the faith people have in God, but it's essential we inform them.
We don't want to.
I might have kept that one quiet.
Yeah, because the church has never lied to anybody before.
Exactly. And all the people in charge never doing anything.
No.
Yeah, I would have just kept quiet about that one. Now someone's going to sue because they were drinking air conditioned water.
Yep.
All right, this is you probably already know this. Thousands of dolls from the Wicked movie were pulled from the stores.
Uh-oh.
Because the packaging directed kids to go to wicked.com, which is a porn site. You knew it, didn't you?
I've heard of Wicked.
Yeah,
yes.
you've heard of it.
Wicked Pictures, I know is yeah.
A Mattel spokesman said the website's not appropriate for children. Wouldn't you think someone would have checked that out before you put it on packaging to 1,000? Because this shit's out of control. Wicked.
Oh, I can only imagine.
It's nuts.
It's probably S&M and all that bondage shit. Yeah.
I meant the real Wicked movie.
Not the ball gags and the
next week
torture racks.
Next week, Tiny will give us an update on wicked.com. I think he's even bullshitting us. I think he already knows that, but he wants to come across as a good guy.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Okay. And this goes back to a fact we had about 4 weeks ago from Russia. Russia may create a ministry of sex.
Ooh.
To boost the nation's plunging birth rate. Remember they were going to have something where during break, you screwed if you wanted instead of. Okay. This along the same lines, they may suspend internet access from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. to encourage couples to seek more birth rate raising forms of entertainment.
No, what they should do is make only wicked.com available from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m.
So, but now I guess this leads to the question now. We're in the United States, so we don't have to worry about that. But this is a would you rather for you guys. Would you rather watch us or fuck your spouse?
Oof.
From 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., I guess. And I guess it probably depends on your spouse. Or
right.
I guess if you hated us, you wouldn't be watching now anyway, would you? I got one more. I promise you Argentina. I'm giving you Argentina.
Nice.
Argentina's anti-bureaucracy czar.
Ooh.
That's a pretty nice handle, right?
I like that,
Being the czar of anti-bureaucracy.
Yeah.
He called for the scrapping of a 1974 law. You want to know what the law is?
Go ahead.
The president of Argentina becomes the godparent of every family's 7th child to prevent them turning into a werewolf. And the czar, Federico Sturzenegger, said the medieval myth has no place in modern democracy. In 1974, that's when my Kent State story.
Yeah, right.
They were from 1974. Medieval. I was getting screwed up then, but I don't think anyone thought I was going to turn into a werewolf.
Right,
right. Yeah, but anyway, that Federico, he doesn't want that law on there anymore. I guess he doesn't. He's afraid of those people turning into werewolves. I guess. Yeah. Okay, that's the end of our Transylvanian brain freeze.
I think it was a good first one.
Okay, the next up, we got the movie game where we can have some fun, but then the music game where the pressure goes to the big man. Oh, by the way, that's Tiny. I'm the Prince of Pittsburgh. And we'll be back with a movie and music game. The nicest sound. I was going to belch when I did that. That'd have been better, huh? Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go. Welcome back to Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk, the only Category 5 podcast in the entire world. The only one. You're watching it right now. Category 5.
That's right.
Because we are catastrophic. Okay, in the movie game, I give Tiny a character up to 6 characters. And now I'll even add a few actors in if he doesn't get it. He tries to guess the name of the movie and what year it came out. You can play at home. And since you're playing at home, if you want some time to think, you can definitely pause it and think. But
don't cheat.
No, don't cheat. Don't cheat. That sucks.
Yeah,
you're a fucking asshole if you cheat.
Cheaters never win.
That's right. Actually, that's not true.
No, cheaters win all the time.
Yeah, they do. Like they usually win.
That's right. You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so you ready to go here?
Let's do it.
Al Pacino.
Whoa.
Al Pacino. You got it? Okay. Damian Cockburn. Anybody got it out there? Yeah,
I probably.
I'll bet you there's some because those are pretty.
Yes,
they're pretty. Kevin Sandusky.
Shit, I think I know.
Kirk Lazarus. Jeff Portnoy. These are characters, by the way. And Tug Speedman. If you don't want to pause, I'll go over them again. Al Pacino, Damian Cockburn, Kevin Sandusky, Kirk Lazarus, Jeff Portnoy, Tug Speedman. You want 3 actors?
I swear I just watched this movie and I can't fucking think of the name of it. Go ahead.
All right, 3 actors. If you already got it, you pat yourself on the back, but we'll keep going. 3 actors in this movie are Ben Stiller, Jack Black, and Robert Downey Jr.
Okay. This is where Robert Downey plays the black guy, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Shit. I don't remember the name of it. Is it oh God, it's like Tropic Thunder?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Wait, do I have my here it is. Hey, where's my other one?
I think it's over there. Is that on there?
Yeah, I'm not going to get it.
It's too fun.
Okay, I'll get that's something for you to look forward. Number 80. Then.
There you go.
The big one. Okay. What year do you think Tropic Thunder came out?
I'll say 2004.
2008.
I was going to guess that too.
Okay, a few things about the movie. Just a very few things. So the trivia I looked up, well, they were all too long. So I didn't. I only allocate one card per thing, you know. And
Yeah.
I usually do 3. No, I wasn't too happy. Anyway, cost $92 million to make. They had a lot of big names in there. I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
And but it made $196 million.
Wow.
So it's over $100 million profit. That ain't bad.
Wow.
That ain't bad. 3 quick things about the movie. Owen Wilson was set to play Rick Peck, but he attempted suicide.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so they gave it to Matthew McConaughey, so Owen could rest.
Yeah. Ha.
Now, I shouldn't bring this up, but aren't you a real loser if you can't even commit suicide? if you're doing it for attention, I understand that, but shouldn't it be pretty easy to kill yourself?
I would think.
I mean, I feel like I'm pretty close to death already. Every day when I get out of bed, you know?
Yeah. The only thing I could think is if you're going to do it and try to be respectful to the people. Like, you don't want to just put a thing in your mouth and people find you.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
So you're trying to find a way that if they find you, they're not, finding a mess.
He must have enough money that he has a garage. Turn the car on, go to sleep.
Call Kevorkian or whatever.
Right. Okay, 2 more facts, and one of them's horrible. Tom Cruise improvises characters dancing during a prosthetic screen test, which I don't know what the fuck that is. Do you?
No.
But anyway, Ben Stiller found it hilarious and worked it in. It was pretty funny, him dancing.
Yeah.
And here's the lousy. It was the film debut of Brandon Sue Who. You have any idea who Brandon Sue Who is?
I do not.
That's 3 names, too.
Oh, wow.
I didn't either, but like I said, the other trivia was too long. And that was only like 6 words. So that's it. So for you Brandon Sue Who fans, that was his first movie.
There you go.
We could look up what other things he's been in, but we're not going to. You can do that when you pause.
There you go.
All right, here it comes. For those of you new to the show, Tiny hears the lyrics, and he guesses the name of the song, the artist of the group, and the year it came out. If he gets the name of the song, the streak continues because between him and Paul G, they have not missed a single one. And we're close to 50 here.
I would think.
So, remember, you can pause, but don't cheat.
Right.
When the sun comes up on a sleepy little town down around San Antone, and the folks are rising for another day round about their homes.
Do it again. My phone rang.
We're doing a podcast.
What do you do? I didn't call it.
Okay, there's my phone somewhere underneath a bunch of shit, and it's off. I wouldn't know if the fucker went off, see? But you know what? I care about you, the home viewer. He doesn't give a fuck about you. He gets a fucking call. What call could you get that would be important?
Luckily for you, I'm not on the clock.
Yes, you are. Yes, you absolutely are on the clock. You just have to hope your bosses aren't watching.
That's right.
Yeah, you're damn well on the clock. Okay. Here goes again.
Here we go. Take 2.
You didn't have to pause because you're going to hear it again. When the sun comes up on a sleepy little town down around San Antone, and the folks are rising for another day round about their homes.
Wow. I don't know if I know this one.
Oh, yeah, you do. I'll give it to you one more time.
Go ahead.
When the sun comes up on a sleepy little town down around San Antone, and the folks are rising for another day round about their homes. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da.
I keep getting the Queen song stuck in my head.
You blow.
Yeah. I know it's not. I don't think I know it.
All right, Paul G. Let's hope. Just for those you don't know, Paul G watches the show just like you do.
Yeah.
And then he tells me whether he gets it or not. You've gotten quite a few here in a row, but no, okay. That is Paul G. I hope you paused.
Yeah.
China Grove by the Doobie Brothers.
I know that song.
Of course you do.
Son of a bitch.
You want to go for a year?
Fuck.
I hope you miss it.
I should have. I probably will.
Yeah, I would think so.
72.
73. Good.
Ah.
Good.
Damn it.
One for stinking 5. One for stinking 5.
My career.
Okay.
I'm a career 300.
Yeah, well, that sounds very 200-ish this week. I hope you did better than Tiny. But Paul G, we got to hope the streak continues. We'll be back with Argy Bargy. Before I get into my Argy Bargy, I just want to make sure you have any more calls you have to make.
I might have to take one.
Okay. Speaking of taking one, I wasn't regular a few weeks back.
Oh, no.
And I went to a pharmacy, and when I get there, I always buy the cheap pharmacy brand, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it's about the same ingredients.
Sure.
But anyway, I buy it, I take it home, I pop one of the pills, and then I read the label, which is probably pretty stupid. But it says I should have a bowel movement within 72 hours. Are you kidding me? First of all, I wouldn't buy this shit if I wasn't already behind by quite a while. In 72 more hours from the point I'm at, I hope I can push one out then. They're supposed to be fucking helping me.
Right.
You've had a colonoscopy.
Recently.
You take a sip of that shit and it blows out not only all your crap, 3 of your fucking organs. And many in 2 hours. You're completely out.
That's right.
Isn't there some middle ground?
Some happy medium.
72 fucking hours and I'm already having a problem. Holy shit. Literally. Holy shit. That's my Argy Bargy. Welcome back to our most popular segment. And we need a title for this too, probably a little better.
Yeah.
I'd call it Chili, etc., but that's not a very good fucking name. I'm going to find something else.
Okay.
Anyway, it's F, Marry, Kill. You know what that is. It's pour a bowl of chili on someone's head. It's play hopscotch with someone. It's take someone to Arby's and have the beef and cheddar with Arby's sauce on it, so it could get messy. It's taking someone up to the St. Louis Arch, but you get up to the top, the elevators break, and it's just you, the woman, and Willie Nelson that are trapped up there. It's going to Afghanistan and being in a crawl space for 2 days, which could be fun, but then you have to get out of there, which I don't think is going to be much fun. We don't know, though. We don't know. Or it's get in a car going to Centralia, Illinois, and you have no air conditioning and no radio, so you pretty much got to talk to that person the whole time.
Right.
This week, I found 10 pretty famous 78-year-olds, but we only had 9 choices. So I eliminated Sally Field, who just turned 78. And because we both like her, and I had a feeling we were going to something similar there. So our people, these people, is what me and Tiny are going to do. Each one gets one of those choices. Laura Bush, Linda Ronstadt, Dolly Parton, Cher, Goldie Hawn, Liza Minelli, Susan Sarandon, Diane Keaton, and Bette Midler. And each one of those gets assigned one of those 9 we talked about.
This is a show first where we have 9, right? We've done a lot before.
I think we did 8 once, but we never do because we've never used every one
all
before.
Of them, right?
Yeah.
Whew.
Okay, so Tiny I sent these to him 2 days ago, and he actually did his homework.
Right.
Thank God, because that'd be tough to do.
Well,
it was tough to do anyway.
Oh, yeah, it really was.
I had to mark them all off down there.
Yeah. And with 9 of them, you better not go 2 minutes on each one.
Right, right.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
Okay, what do you got?
I am gonna F Goldie Hawn.
Okay.
Because I doing my research, she's still getting it done.
Yeah.
And you mentioned her daughter. Maybe show Kate Hudson. Maybe show. I can't. I don't like her, but if she
don't like Kate Hudson.
But if she gets into the mix, so be it. I'm okay with
Kate
that.
Hudson's a fitness freak,
like me.
Yeah, so you two could go all night long, or for 4 seconds, like you.
I'm going to marry Cher.
You are.
I am. I think she's probably one of the list. Probably had one of the crazier lives. She can't be around that much longer. And I heard that
They're all 78.
yeah, but she's had the hardest life. Right?
Okay, all right.
I don't know. That's in my head. I feel that way. And I heard she's one of those that might be moving to England. So maybe I'd never have to see her.
Okay, that's quite a reason to marry somebody. Amazing, you've stayed married for 20 years based on those factors.
Okay. I am killing Liza Minelli. I've heard she's just miserable, and I've never understood what the real thing with her, other than her mother's famous. I don't know reason to keep her around.
She was in Arthur.
Oh, yeah.
That movie was pretty
That's
good.
a good movie,
Not because of her, but anyone could have played that part, really.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, so far we have none the same.
Okay, good. What's next? I'm going to do bowl of chili on Bette Midler.
Okay.
She's always annoyed me. I don't know. I feel like she's played similar roles and everything, which leads me to believe that's just kind of who she is. And I'm only basing it on that. So whatever.
Okay. All right. Well, there were 9. I didn't do very extensive research either.
Okay. So hopscotch.
All right.
Susan Sarandon.
Okay.
And as my
reasoning,
dear friend, as my dear friend likes to say, titters.
Okay.
Get those to bounce around a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Up the St. Louis Arch.
Can't read your own fucking notes?
I can't. No.
Okay.
Dolly Parton. I'm going to satisfy a musical itch of her and Willie playing up there, and maybe her playing some good music will get her in the mood.
Now I got some good news for you.
Yeah.
So far we have none the same.
Wow.
And we only have a possibility of 1.
Wow.
How about that?
Okay. I am taking Diane Keaton to Centralia.
Okay.
Because I want to hear her stories about making the Godfather movies. I think that would make for an easy ride.
No, that's yeah. I never thought of that.
Yep. So then Linda Ronstadt.
Okay.
I'm going to take the Arby's.
Okay.
And I'll be honest, she was the last one I had to pick. I knew she was high for you, but I had everyone else accounted for, so that's where she gets.
All right.
And then Laura Bush, I'm going to Afghanistan, which is the only one left.
Okay.
I figure, with her political affiliations to her husband, when we have to make a go for it, they're going to know who she is a hell of a lot sooner than I am, and they might try to take her out first, and I can scoot on by.
You know what? I hate to say this, your answers might be better than mine.
See what happens? See what happens when I do my homework?
No, it's when you're sober this week.
Oh, that's what it is. You're right.
And I'm not as drunk as I normally am due to some factors. So this is boring. You'll know why. I promise next week will be better.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, there's some factors that have me less drunk than normal, and he's sober. So maybe this isn't so fucking good.
We'll find out.
Yeah,
maybe. We don't know.
That's true. Yeah.
This may never air.
With your editing skills, I might be back up on Sunday night, huh? Okay, we had none the same.
How did we do that?
I don't know, but I did like your answers, though. Okay. For me, Laura Bush, I'm effing to the second power. I did that last time. I'm doing it again. I'm screwing her, then I'm screwing her daughter.
Okay.
Maybe I should take it to the third power and screw both daughters.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Yeah. Okay, I'm changing that. After the third power. How about that? But I originally, you almost have to do the first lady, given a chance.
That's fair.
That's kind of, but I was going to flip flop because after the second on Goldie Hawn and Kate Hudson came to my mind, but that first lady just kind of put her over the top.
That's a nice notch on the belt.
It is. And you're right. I've always had a thing for Linda Ronstadt, and I don't even know if we'd get along very well, but I should go on your theory. She's pretty sick. I don't know how much longer she's going to last. I'm marrying her. That's not the reason I was going with, but that was a pretty good answer. So, no, just because I've had a thing for her for 50 years, I got to marry her just to see what it's like.
Yep.
Okay. Dolly Parton, I'm going to play hopscotch with for the same reason you played hopscotch with Sarandon.
Yeah.
And my reason's even better. I think Dolly Partons are bigger, aren't they?
Oh, I would think.
Yeah. I think those things are going to bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce.
Yeah.
So, and by the way, I didn't really think of this. I guess maybe I am going to do all 9 of these. Well, how many of the 9 did you do?
How many would I do?
Yeah.
Probably all but 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Which 2?
Liza.
Okay.
And probably Laura Bush. I know you.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll do all 9. How about that? Okay, so where was I? Yeah, Bush I had to do, and I married Ronstadt, so I better do her. Yeah. And after Dolly's does this for a while, that's going to get me going for sure. Yep. Cher, I'm going to do her, then I'm going to kill her.
As long as you do it in that order.
Well, either way. As long as right after. But no, the thing that pissed me off about her, she just came out with a book. And talk about what a tough life she had.
Oh, God, come on.
She was fucking 16 on damn the Sonny and Cher show.
Right.
Already rolling in fucking money. Yeah, that's a tough fucking life.
How did she get by?
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, maybe it was tough when she was 8 years old. Who has a great life when they're fucking 8 years old? We're all trying to know why we have a heart on or whatever, you know. There's all kind of shit going on when you're 8. So, yeah. I'm gonna give her a quickie, then I'm killing her.
There you go.
Okay, Goldie Hawn, I do like her too. I'm taking her Centralia because I think she'd have good stories. That you don't even remember the show Laugh-In. Have you ever heard of it?
I've heard of it.
Okay. Just that show looked like they had so many stars on, and I think there would be some great stories there.
Okay.
So and then like I said, maybe I get close to her and. Maybe give me an in with Kate Hudson also. So,
there you go.
But me and Goldie are going to Centralia.
Nice.
Liza Minelli, I don't like her either. But she's been divorced 4 times.
Oh.
Yeah, so she must be miserable. I think you're right. But I decided to take her to Afghanistan.
Oh.
So when you're in a crawl space, you got to do her, don't you? And she has to do me. When you're in a crawl space for 2 days. I don't think that would be too difficult after a while, especially with the thought of death coming out.
Right.
But what I'm going to do, if there are armed people waiting to get us, I'm using her as a human shield. So, she'll get shot like 53 times, but I think I can make it to the border.
There you go.
Matter of fact, maybe I'll change I'm not changing anything. The crawl space is near the border. How about that?
There you go.
So a human shield will work. So I'm doing her, but I killed her in a different way. Okay?
Yep.
All right. Susan Sarandon, I'm pouring chili on her. I don't know if I like her or not. Kind of like the way she looks, though. And I'm going to pour the chili on her, but pretend it was an accident. And then I'm going to come to her aid and say, oh, I'm really sorry, da-da-da-da-da. And then I think I'm going to nail her, too.
She's in so many movies that I like. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. She's a good actress.
Yeah. But she's just annoying.
I think so, too. Diane Keaton, I wasn't sure. You gave a way better one than taking her to Centralia because of the Godfather stories.
Yep.
The reason I'm taking her Arby's because I'm cheap. She's a vegetarian. I don't have to buy there.
There you go.
It's 2 Arby's sandwiches for me. We'll see where it goes after. Well, that's right. I said I'm going to do all of them. So
right.
I guess I'll buy her a salad and get her in the back room there. Okay. And then that leaves Bette Midler. She might be, I really don't know that much if she's annoying or not. I'm going up the arch with her because once we get up there and have some fun, we're going to get high with Willie Nelson.
Right.
And she is a good singer.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd like to, it's good to have music. And I don't know if Willie brought a sound system or not. So he can play the guitar and Bet can belt out some tunes. So there you have it. I hope you played at home. And that's all I hope. We'll be back with a Samurai Chatter.
Probably.
Yeah. We were just talking about this being one of the quickest amount of time doing a show. And I don't know if that puts us at a shitty show or not. We hope not. Because I don't think this segment's going to be all that good.
We're not finishing strong.
I don't think so. You have no comments from anybody,
we
right?
got nothing this week.
Holy fuck.
Nope.
Okay, so that's a reminder. Go to our website. Give us a comment so we have something to talk about, damn it. And we also have those 2 music things to vote on. They're very, very easy.
Yep.
And This being Thanksgiving week, go on there and vote for your 3 favorite Thanksgiving foods.
Still haven't done that. I'll do that tonight.
Here, I'm giving them shit. And you haven't fucking
not yet.
Okay. Well, that takes about 45 seconds.
Something
So
like
I
that.
can see.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 4. These are non-sexual would you rather questions. You have not heard them.
Nope.
I figured giving you those 9 women, that was enough for you.
That was a lot of work.
Yeah, that was. So I guess without further ado, this one goes back to last week's show.
Oh, yeah.
Would you rather be a scientist that studied 161 million year old tadpole fossils or a mathematician that calculated the odds of immortal monkeys typing a story?
I think I'm taking the monkeys with the story and typewriter. I just imagine tadpoles and all these little slippery little things running around. I don't know if I want to involve with that.
Yeah, first off, I like math more than science. And damn though, monkeys do shit all over the place, and tadpole fossils don't. But that just sounds boring as hell to me. So I'm gonna go with that too. I read them to my wife, or I read that one to my wife. She went with the science one. To each their own,
Yeah. I mean, you could probably fuck with the chimpanzees too.
I would think so.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
Till they got together and beat the fuck out of you.
Eat your eyeballs.
Exactly. I'd try to get in a room that was pretty well protected.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather know when you're going to die or how you're going to die?
Wow. I'm going when.
Yeah. I am too. Here's my reasoning. Although here I'm saying I'm close to death, and I still think I'm going to beat you in the death contest. But at this point in my life, I have money salted away for certain things that could happen.
Right.
But if I only got how much ever, and I don't have to worry about that shit, then I'm living a little high off the hog then.
Yeah, and I'm sure we could find a bookie that would take a thing on when, hey, I'll bet you this is the day I died. Cash in on that so that everybody gets money at the end.
I was thinking more big-time hookers, but that's
well, that'd be the weekend before I die.
Well, I was going to say, what are you going to do with the money you bet on?
I'll just take an advance. I'll say, hey, look, I got a big thing of money coming. Give me an advance on this for my weekend with my hookers.
Because there's all kind of people that want to bet on when you're going to fucking die. Okay. It's more fun for us when we're drunk. I wonder if we did. Okay, let's give it our best these last two.
Go ahead.
Okay. Would you rather get a paper cut every time someone says your name, or poop your pants every time you have sex?
Wow.
These are from Cox again.
Oh, back to that.
Yeah. Because the next one's worse, I think.
I'm going to take the paper cuts on this one.
Are you?
I'm not into mixing those other two things together. I know some people are into that stuff.
You're right. I'm not either. But see, I go back and forth because, first of all, I dissected this. Okay, you don't have your pants on when you're having sex.
Yeah,
so, are you just pooping, or does it wait till you put them back on and then you fucking go? And in that case, I guess you put a depends on. It would still literally be a pain. Well, you know what it's like. You're going through it right now, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, and every paper cut every time someone says your name. I haven't told this story yet, but I'm actually going to.
Okay.
So, there is a place where I go by an assumed name. So if I could just put that in other parts of my life, no one would ever say my real name. So I'd never get a paper cut.
All the more reason to promote Prince of Pittsburgh, too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it doesn't matter. I think I got the system beat either way. I'll go with an assumed name or get my depends out because I don't think I'm supposed to. If I'm pooping my pants, I can't be doing it with my pants off. So, there's always a way out of everything.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right. A loophole. So
there you go.
That's what I was looking for.
There you go.
I guess I can't blame drunkenness on not getting that one. Although I did get it. Usually I don't get those.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, here's another sick one.
Oh, no.
Would you rather clean an entire 18-wheeler with your tongue or not be able to shower or bathe for a year?
Ooh. That's brutal.
That is brutal.
We went to New York City when I was a junior in high school, and we paid. I don't know if Wes has ever done anything. We paid him $10 to lick the floor of the Statue of Liberty, and he did it.
Really?
Yeah, and it was gross. Then a whole 18-wheeler. If it's just a shower, I could go jump in the creek or into something to kind of get at least washed off a little bit or something. If it's not a shower with soap, you know what I mean? So I'm taking that, I guess. Those are terrible options.
Once again, I'm looking for loopholes all the time.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Right.
If it was an 18-wheeler in the showroom,
I can arrange that.
you could probably slide your tongue along that damn thing in about 6 hours, you think? And if it really wasn't that dirty.
Maybe if you're Gene Simmons.
Yeah. Oh, he could do it in less than 6. Still, then you'd be done. Although you probably have to put something on your tongue because there must be, even in the showroom, some disease.
I would think, yeah.
But so it depends on if it's in the showroom or not. If it's like driving outside today, that would be a tough one.
That'd be rough.
And then you're right about the shower and bathing. When I was laid up with my ankle at first, I finally learned how to take a shower. But
yeah,
I used those wipes. It's not ideal, but it works though.
Yeah, it gets the job
and then
done.
They come out with this 6 months ago. I never heard of this. Now every company in the world's making a deodorant for all parts of your body.
Oh, I know. Why is that?
I don't know. It must have
gross.
worked for that first lady. Then everybody's copying.
Yeah, it's annoying.
But
but
if you can't shower or bathe, you might want to have that. So
right.
So I guess I'm getting out of it too because I'm not sure of the rules here. Okay, I guess I'll say it. If it's in a showroom, I'm doing it. I'm cleaning the 18-wheeler. If it's a dirty one, I'm getting out my Mando, so I don't smell too bad.
Most of these times when we have questions like this, like I know, like on Family Guy, they do Would You Rathers all the time, right?
Uh-huh.
Most of the time, the person that comes up with it, maybe if we're going to do that and he's going to send them, maybe we get him on the phone so he can kind of clarify it.
He didn't make these up. He just sent me.
Okay.
Yeah. Cox isn't a sick motherfucker, to tell you the truth. He's actually pretty normal.
Oh, well.
He just saw a bunch of Would You Rather questions.
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah. So I don't think we can fucking blame him. All right. Category 5 podcast.
Yeah.
Hardest working in 4 states. A bunch of other shit. We didn't even talk about patron podcasts for a while, but I'm not sure I can remember all 4. So we'll hold that off till next week. But, of course, before we go, it's Rodney Dangerfield's turn.
There it is.
Rodney said, "My wife was afraid of the dark. Then she saw me naked, and now she's afraid of the light." We'll be back with number 80. Is 80? That's a pretty nice big number, right?
That's a good, I think it's significant.
Next week, and if this week was sucked, we'll be better next week because I guarantee we'll be drunker next week. Guarantee it.
Yes.
Okay. Hopefully this wasn't too bad though.
Yeah.
It just seemed bad to us because we're not used to doing this with
actually
our heads
hear it.
clear. Yeah. You drank nothing. This is my 3rd fucking beer. Damn, this sucks.
It's not bad.
Okay. Yeah, I promise. Not necessarily better results, but more alcohol next week. We will not. Like the University of Cambridge researchers, we will not be cutting our consumption because of our levels of our serving levels or whatever the fuck that was. All right. Hey, we're out of here. Bye.